Good evening, everyone. This is Carley, your local tarot reader, Astro Bunny Tarot. Nice to see everybody. Nice to have everybody here. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, I'm going to officially make my first... that shuffle was rough, baby. Make my first YouTube videos for tarot, and I'm going to start with Aries. So we're just going to daily go through love messages for every individual sign, starting with Aries, ending in Pisces. All right. Spirits, ancestors, and guides, I thank you so much for being here with me. I ask you to be a part of this reading. Please surround me with the white light of spirit and allow me to receive clear, concise messages from spirit. I ask and pray that you connect me to my divine ancestors. I ask and pray, Father God, that you allow my ancestors to deliver me my messages from you through them. I ask and pray, Lord God, that if this be your will, please give me some insight into love messages for Aries. Love messages for Aries for September 3rd. Love messages for Aries for September 3rd. Ooh. These cards are... probably need to sage them. Been doing a lot of readings for myself. Alright. Love messages for Aries for September 3rd. Spirit, I ask and pray, please be a part of this reading. Please give me concise messages. Your name is going to be, I pray, amen. Alright. So, Aries. What love messages does Spirit have for Aries? Ooh, all right. So, Aries, you are working on moving past some heartbreak. You've gotten to the point where you realize that you were focusing on what you lost, and you're now more concerned with focusing on what you do have. 5 is the symbol of change. Cups is about emotions. So you have gone through some very serious emotional changes. And here you are hoping to focus on the good things that are left. All right? That is crossed over by the 3 of Pentacles. So this is about teamwork. This is about 3 people that are very different coming together. This is about your financial wealth. This is about new opportunities. So you're focusing on the fact that you do have some good things happening to you. Those 2 cups there standing beside you were 2 people that were very different from you that you could come together with and create a new opportunity. All right? And that's in love. Okay, Spirit. So subconsciously you are thinking about a magician. The magician card represents either Virgo or Gemini. So you're most likely thinking of either an earth sign or an air sign. All right? And this is what you're subconsciously thinking about. This is the person that's most on your mind. Okay? In the past, let's see what we have for Aries in the past. Aries, in the past, you had a really difficult decision to make between 2 people. It looks like, again, we're talking about two very different people, right? And you did experience heartbreak probably from one of these people. So you had a new person that came in that hadn't done anything to you at all, brand new, fresh, clean. But you also had this old person here who you've been working with for a long time, okay? And in the past, you did not decide between the 2 of these 2 people. This is the swords, so this is about mental energy. This is also 2, so this is about a partnership. This is about a decision. And because it is reversed and because the focus here is the moon, you did not make a clear decision about these 2 people, okay, in the past. Consciously, what are we thinking consciously? Consciously, you're thinking this is inevitable fate. Okay, whatever happened to you with that past person was fated to happen. Whatever's happening to you with this new person is fated to happen. And again, we're thinking of either a Gemini or a Virgo. A Gemini or a Virgo, okay? In the near future, we have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So you might be a workaholic. Also, just seeing that these cards are mostly focusing on Pentacle, this might be someone that you work with, okay? So in the near future, you're going to be focusing more so on your work, on your finances, on building your wealth. However, it is reversed, so you're going to be obsessing with this. Instead of you focusing on love, instead of you trying to make this decision that you didn't make in the past, you want to throw yourself into work, okay? And that's most likely going to happen in the near future, all right? So who are you in this situation? Who are you in this situation? Spirit, who is Aries in this love connection? Who is Aries in this love connection, Spirit? Please give me clear, concise messages. 1 card. I'm asking for 1. Thank you so much. All right. Aries you are someone who has a lot of emotional baggage, okay? You're somebody that's been through some very tough mental things, some very hard mental issues going on in past relationships, most likely with that person there, either that Gemini or Virgo, okay? Because you are experiencing these things, you have not gotten to a point where you are ready to move on. So we're still reversed here. We have not flipped forward. So your ship is not moving forward. It's actually stuck, stagnant. You are carrying all these heavy swords. It is weighing you down mentally, okay? And you're still in your rough waters. You haven't yet gotten to calm. So that's you in this situation right now. You're not ready to move on. And that shows clearly with this lack of decision making. You do have that new person. You are excited about that new person. You do feel like it is fated for that old situation to die and this new person to be in your life. However, you are not ready. You're not moving on. You're not moving forward. Instead, you're choosing in the near future to focus on your work. Okay? All right, so what is the overall theme of this relationship here? This new relationship, this Gemini Virgo that Aries is messing with, dealing with. Spirit, please give me a clear, concise message. One card, please, Spirit. All right. And this is happy. This is good. This is about coming together to bring gifts. This is about receiving gifts. This is about financial wealth. This is about stability, okay? So if you choose to focus, like we saw here at the beginning, if you choose to focus, right, on these two cups that you had left over, these good things that were left over after your heartbreak that you experienced, right? And you do go ahead and decide to build with this Gemini or Virgo. The situation is showing that you will receive gifts. You will receive spiritual gifts. You'll receive some really good abundance, you know, but it doesn't appear that you're ready. It seems like you would rather focus on yourself, isolate, as opposed to accepting the fact that you have gifts right here waiting for you, okay? All right? Your hopes and fears concerning this new relationship. What are your hopes and fears concerning love right now for Aries Spirit? Your hopes and fears is that the person that you're dealing with, Gemini I'm seeing, Aquarius, Libra probably either. So it's an air sign. It's definitely an air sign here with these swords. But your hopes and fears are this person is like a fly-by-night, you know, one-night stand, bullshitting you essentially. Your hopes and fears is that this person is not who they say they are, that they're going to come into your life and leave almost immediately, that they're playing with you, you know, and it makes sense that you would have those fears because clearly you experienced some very serious emotional turmoil in your last relationship. And so you can't help but to fear that this is something possibly damaging to you. It makes sense, okay? And what is the most likely outcome of this relationship? What is the most likely outcome here? So we have the Queen of Swords reversed, Aries. So the most likely outcome is that either you will go completely cold with this new person, right? You won't make that decision, okay? And instead of you connecting to this happiness that's right here in front of you, you'll continue to worry and focus on what you lost. That's the most likely outcome if things do not change. So one thing about tarot, one thing about spirit, one thing about fate is that you always have the option and the ability to change it. You always have the strength and the power within yourself to say, you know what, that's not the outcome I want, and I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some advice cards from you from my Oracle deck, and let's just see here. What advice does Spirit have for Aries concerning love? What advice does Spirit have for Aries concerning love? Spirit, what advice do we have here for Aries concerning love? What do we have for Aries? Ooh, okay. I'm not going to take these two because they flipped over, but I am going to take this one. Let's pull 3 cards. Advice for Aries concerning love. All right. What advice do we have for Aries concerning love? Okay. Ooh. What advice do we have for Aries concerning love? What advice do we have for Aries concerning love here? Okay. We need one more spirit, one more advice card for Aries concerning love, one more advice card for Aries concerning love. One more advice. Ooh. that one popped out now. Hey, that's some real spiritual advice. Okay. All right, Aries. So this reading was quite heavy, to be quite honest with you. I didn't expect that. I'm not really close with too many Aries, so I don't really know any personal situations concerning anybody in a relationship with an Aries. So this is just pure spirit messages. And if this resonates with you, please give this a thumbs up. Please like this video. This is the first video that I'm posting to YouTube, so it might be a little rough, but I will get better with time. Follow me, give me your light, and I promise you that I will continue to improve. And following me helps for me to be able to connect to your energy so that I can channel messages directly from your ancestors, from the spirit that is connected to you, okay? So the advice we have here for Aries concerning this Gemini Libra, first is let yourself sparkle and shine. We have opal here. And so these might be some good stones for you to, these might be some good stones for you to invest in, honestly. So we have opal here. Let yourself sparkle and shine. I'm going to read the message to you because it is backwards. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Okay? So you're guided to make a bold decision. You're guided to be yourself, to love yourself. It's nothing wrong with this Eight of Pentacles. There's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself and with work. But what you want to do is you don't want to isolate yourself. You don't want to hide yourself in the world. So it's telling you to let yourself sparkle and shine. If you do decide to focus on material things to build with this person, possibly, you know, make sure that you are allowing yourself to shine through. Don't lose yourself in this moment, okay? The next is wellness. Recovery and health and wellness is here. So you need to take some time for some self-care, okay? This is Jade, all right? You need to most likely do a spiritual bath. You know, do something that can release the toxic energy of your ex so that you can heal. You need some healing, and that might be part of the reason why you're not ready to connect to this new person, to this new energy, all right? And the last message we have from Spirit is Moonstone, which this is the one that actually jumped out. I love Moonstone. It's my favorite stone. All right, it says heighten intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. So trust your intuition. You know that you have somebody that you can build with here, okay? You feel that. I don't know who that person is. You know who that person is, okay? So, and it is fate. You knew that this was fate. As painful as it was, you knew that it was fate. So trust your intuition. Don't make rash decisions. You know, you have the ability to flip this card. You have the ability to have a sound, strong, clear mindset, all right? So don't manipulate anyone emotionally, okay? If you're not ready for relationships, be real. Tell the person that you are connected with, tell this Gemini Virgo that you are not ready, okay? You still need some healing. You still need some healing, okay? So you're not ready to move on from the pain yet. And you need to be clear with this person. Be clear with this person, because what I know of Virgo and Gemini is that we're very detail oriented, and once jaded, it's very difficult for us to change. I'm a Virgo in 2 placements, well, in multiple placements, but Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Aries Moon. So very important for you to be honest. Don't manipulate this person, okay? This is somebody that you can build with. This is somebody that you can have some real joy and happiness with, okay? But you're not ready for a relationship, and it's clear in this reading. So make sure that you take that time to heal. Get you some jade, get you some opal, get you some moonstone, you know, meditate, take a bath. It doesn't have to even be a spiritual bath. Just take a bath, just lay in the water, you know, just as you're laying in the water, just say a quick prayer and just say, you know, release any negative energy from me. As you're taking your shower, you know, take your shower and imagine that the gunk, the negative, black, icky, gooey stuff that's in your soul that's making you feel so down, just imagine that stuff floating away from you. Imagine it releasing, okay? That's all I have for you today, Aries. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that you enjoyed my message. If it resonates, like I said, please go ahead and give me a like. You can even leave me a comment. I'll leave comments on for a while just to see how people are receiving it. Thank you again. Astro Bunny out.